It has been a long time, but we are back. Your two favorite blurs are back at it again, man. Welcome to season. I guess this would officially be season 3. I downloaded all the episodes. I seen the seasons.
We take a longer breaks than Invincible.
Season 3, season 4. It's one of those, man. But we are back for a new season of those damn comic book guys. I was like, we hadn't won an award. We've been nominated, but
it's the
top
best,
rated.
It's the best comic book podcast in the world.
I do want to preface this. If y'all are going to listen, if you've never listened to us before, and you are looking for us to nerd out on every single piece of nerd fandom, that is not us. We do our best to be all encompassing, but for some topics, we just not those nerds. We are just not those nerds. And we do try to keep in mind the casual listener and try not to bog them down with over nearly 100 years of comic book history.
Yeah, because when we first started the podcast, so let's give you some context. When we first started the podcast, we were arguing with people on Facebook. And it was because of the Fantastic Four movie that came out in, 2016?
14, 15?
Something like that.
Somewhere around there.
Because Michael B. Jordan was the Human Torch.
That God awful Josh Trank movie.
We wanted that movie to do so well.
Especially coming off of Chronicle.
Oh, God, I had so high hopes. But as we learned over time, Fox Studios, before Disney acquired it, didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
And Josh Trank was kind of all hype with Chronicle. He was just a one-hit wonder.
It also didn't help that he got online and was talking shit about the movie. Like, bro, you don't talk shit about the movie before it comes out.
Like I said, we found out quickly he was a one-hit wonder.
That part. But it was, and that's how the podcast comes about. So we think about, if you've never read a comic book, or you only really see the movies when you feel they're popular, then that is what drives you to want to listen to this type of podcast. We're not going to tell you that Incredible Hulk pops up in what's the first Hulk appearance? No, it's Incredible Hulk #1.
Oh, well, yeah, because I was thinking of Wolverine, but that's
Wolverine is 181.
180 and 181.
And then Strange Tales #8 is Thor, or Detective Comics what?
Yeah, we not, like I said, we aren't going to bother with bogging you down with 100 years, nearly 100 years of comic book history, because I think Superman is like 85 or 95 or something like that.
Something like that.
We're not going to bog you down with that. However, like I said, we're going to try to be all encompassing. We'll talk comic books, we'll talk the shows, we'll talk the movies. My friend Confucius here has recently got back into gaming. So we will touch on gaming. I've been trying my best to dive into anime, so we may talk anime, at least as much as I know. Can't give you everything.
Facts. And so for me, that's why I'm looking up on my phone. I was watching Daredevil the other night, and I thought to myself, "Oh my God, the MCU is back."
I wanna feel that way, but what are we meaning back? What are we meaning back when we say the MCU is back? Because this is my take before you get in yours. I don't think the MCU will ever reach the heights it did between Phase 1 and 3. Like I think Phase 1 and 3 we were still kind of, and by the end of Phase 3 we kind of were all in shock and awe of, they really pulling this off. They are really, especially at the end of Phase 1 with Avengers 2012. I remember me and you having a conversation after both of us had seen it, and like, they really pulled this off. Like, they really did it. Yeah. They really did it. And then Phase 2 was great. Phase 3, as we know, it ended with Endgame. So, but even then, I think it was.
I will say you're wrong. It ended with Far From Home. That was the last one of Phase 3.
Okay, that was even so. Even so, that was the last movie. But like, still, I think we all, even then with Spider-Man being added into the MCU, it was like, oh snap, they really did it. They really pulled this off. I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel that. I don't feel those heights. So when we say MCU is finally back or it's back, what are you meaning?
In terms of it now becoming fun to watch it again. So since we've done the podcast, we've talked about to me, in my opinion, the MCU is at its peak.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even think we did the podcast when Endgame came out.
We did not, unfortunately.
That's how long the podcast has been gone. And so ever since then, the multiverse phase pops up. Kang is announced as the next
We
Thanos.
haven't talked about. Yeah, we did. We did stuff about. I want to say we did Multiverse of Madness, and we had an episode discussing Miss Marvel, and man, I can't remember. But I think we've had episodes where we've touched on Phase 4.
I'm looking up now. Worldwide box office for MCU. Because, Multiverse of Madness made money. It made almost $1 billion worldwide, which is good for a Doctor Strange movie because I know none of you know who the fuck Doctor Strange is. Outside of the fact that Fresh has been telling y'all for years, Doctor Strange is just Iron Man with magic.
Magic Tony Stark. And people argue me on that, and I was trying to figure out how is he not Magic Tony Stark.
And the worldwide box office for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium, was almost $500 million, which is a lot for a...
It's a pretty decent amount of money. I think because people call it a flop and people call it a dud and people say it wasn't good because it didn't make the money.
Yeah.
It's like Black Panther. It's like Wakanda Forever. It grossed like over 800 million, but people tried to say it was horrible. This was a flop. It was a flop. Why? Because it didn't hit. It was 200 million shy of what the first one did. You can't do that. That's like Solo. Solo made money. It just didn't gross a billion
like every movie before it.
Yeah.
The Force Awakens and Last Jedi.
That's what I was trying to get.
Which y'all are lucky. I didn't do an episode about Last Jedi. I've been telling y'all for years Last Jedi was a great movie.
Which one is my camera?
What, is this camera on me? Yeah, no. I've been telling y'all for years Last Jedi, Darth Vader shirt, was an amazing Star Wars movie. But no, they made Luke, he didn't want to be bothered. Have you not watched Star Wars? Sorry, I didn't want to get too deep into it. But, so, to me, the reason why the MCU is back, or the Marvel Cinematic Universe, for those who don't know it, is because now the movies are getting to a place where they're connected but not overly connected. Disney Plus launches, right? So Disney Plus launches after we did our last major Those Damn Comic Book Guys episode. And all these shows come out. That was the thing for Disney Plus. Like, you're getting Star Wars shows, you're getting Marvel shows, and it started turning to this thing where it was like, wait, the casual fan might kind of get lost in the sauce here.
Yeah, it felt like you were bogged down with having to watch everything to understand everything. If you didn't watch this show, then you're not going to understand what happened in this movie. Or if you didn't watch this movie, you're not going to understand what happened in this show. And it felt like it started to feel all too much. Even with Star Wars, it started to feel all too much. Because what they didn't talk about in a movie or a show, then they threw in a comic book. And I'm sorry, I wasn't going to go read one of them comic books.
Well, I read the comics, and I'll tell you this. What messed me up about the Star Wars shows, and this is why you had a better time with them than I did, is because you watched the Clone Wars and the Rebels shows.
Been telling you, I watch them.
They're great shows. They're great shows. I've looked, the few episodes I've seen of Clone Wars, they're great shows.
Been telling you, I watch them, man.
They're great shows. But because Dave Filoni now is in charge of Lucasfilms, and clearly was the heir apparent to George Lucas, who's been funneling information to him this whole time, I was like, what's happening in this? I'd be texting Fresh like, who is this? What's this person mean? Like, oh, that's so-and-so from Rebels. Oh, this person means this from Clone Wars. I'm like, I need to watch this then.
Yeah.
I saw the Clone Wars movie, but I didn't think that mattered. But now apparently Jabba's son is the main character in the Mandalorian Grogu movie, which has no hype around it. It comes out next month.
I've seen clips, but I haven't seen anybody like being overly excited about it.
You know why? They're ready for that Spider-Man.
Who wouldn't be?
So is the MCU back? So let's say...
In a sense.
So the highest grossing movie in this new phase after phase 3 was Deadpool and Wolverine. It made $1.3 billion. I do think that was kind of carried more by the fact that it was like cameo gratuitous wise.
For sure.
And then Black Panther Wakanda Forever made $859 million, which was a far cry from the billion that the first Black Panther made.
Not a very far cry, but yeah.
Captain America Brave New World, which was the introduction of
Red Hulk.
And then what's the name being now? The Rowdy? Yeah, he's now the Captain America. Come on, nigga. Damn, we can cuss on here.
Oh,
Not Rowdy.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie. We know what we're talking about here.
Why is his name escaping me, man?
His name in
Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson.
God damn it.
You know Marvel gives these black characters the whitest names they can, unless they're in Wakanda.
I don't know why I could escape.
This is Patrick Wilson. He's black as fuck. Patrick Wilson's actually a real actor. But
I know some black people named Patrick.
Guardians of the Galaxy did $845 million. The Marvels, whew. And I like the Marvels. It did 206.
The Marvels were stepped on. The strike was. It came out in the midst of the strike.
Yeah,
like right as
right.
the writers and actors strike was happening, and then it was stepped on with that bullshit Secret War show, which I'm still pissed off to this day.
Oh God,
should have been a movie.
You know what movie made more money than Guardians of the Galaxy? Not Guardians of the Galaxy. The Marvels.
Blue Beetle.
No, it's a Marvel, man. We're not talking about DC here. I don't know enough about DC.
I'm just saying they probably did.
Your favorite movie, The Eternals. I don't know why everybody hates. I like The Eternals. Yes, it was kind of boring.
That shit sucked.
But you know they were trying to position the Eternals to kind of like clearly the Inhumans didn't work, and we don't know how the X-Men is going to work. So let's try to set up a.
We know how the X-Men are going to work. Why y'all keep trying to fake us out with the pseudo X-Men, with the poor man's X-Men? We don't need that. It didn't work with Inhumans, and the Inhumans are cool characters. They just rolled them out in a very shitty way.
What is your theory on X-Men going forward? Because I think that now that Marvel says that we have access to them, they're just going to every phase is going to be just X-Men heavy.
Yeah.
Because think about it.
Why not?
We've talked about this before. Even in the comic books, the X-Men and Avengers don't really like mingle like that. So now Marvel can say, because we're losing so many characters to actors getting big or just wanting more money or moving on, we can like develop the X-Men with some younger actors and make that the next few phases.
I don't know if it'll be. Well, yeah. I think they'll rely.
Except Hugh Jackman's still gonna be Wolverine because he's been Wolverine for 26 years,
and it's explainable.
Yeah, the multiverse.
So when it comes to X-Men and the MCU, I do think they'll rely heavily on them moving forward. Once they are fully introduced, I think they will rely heavily on them because people have been waiting for this. Yeah. People have been waiting, just like people have been waiting for Spider-Man to be in the fold with Marvel. But Marvel doesn't have complete control over Spider-Man.
They don't.
So they can't really dictate everything they want to do with Spider-Man. The X-Men, on the other hand, I think Kevin Feige's over there saying, I can do what the fuck I want to do with them now.
It's the X-Men to me.
Do what I want to do.
Are their own universe almost. Like they have so many adventures that the Avengers never come and help them with, and vice versa. What they'll try to do sometimes with Avengers comic books, they'll try to like throw Wolverine in there, like, oh, y'all got some intergalactic shit going on. Here's Wolverine, but it's like, there's like 30 X-Men. They don't ever send Wolverine.
I see that happening. I see them intermingling them through shows or movies. The bigger name X-Men will be only in movies, and then like the lesser name mutants, they'll pop up in like a Disney Plus show somewhere.
Yeah, because the rumor is that for this new Spider-Man movie, that one of the people that pushes the story along is a young Jean Grey, because Damage Control is this corporation in the Marvel universe now that is specifically assigned to superheroes and mutants. And so the theory is that Spider-Man is going through whatever he's going through now with a bunch of people that don't know who he is, because in the last movie, Doctor Strange cast that spell where everybody forgot he was Peter Parker. But now he realizes, like, holy crap, there's somebody else out there who Damage Control is after, who is young and has these powers, and ends up being Jean Grey. If you don't know who Jean Grey is Cyclops' girlfriend in X-Men. And so
She dies repeatedly.
Oh, God. Jean Grey died more than anybody in Marvel. But this is supposed to be her introduction to the Marvel Universe by, through Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is the avatar for Marvel. I understand y'all might feel a way about Spider-Man, but think about it. If any of you have kids out there, go to your kid's school and see what a lot of these backpacks are. It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the biggest superhero in the world. What surprised me, though, about the box office is Thor, Love and Thunder, which I did not like as a movie, made $760 million. But Thunderbolts made $382 million. This is world. When I say this is worldwide gross. I'm not talking about domestic. Domestic is, but domestic for the Marvels is $46 million. That's not a lot of money. That's Jeff Bezos playing on the weekend money. But Thunderbolts was a good movie. Me, you, and my girlfriend at the time, we saw that movie. That was a great movie to me.
What movie was this?
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Remember you sitting behind us?
I didn't hear what movie you said.
Thunderbolts.
I didn't hear what movie.
It was a great movie. It had Sentry in it. It had,
I continue to watch Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts was a great fucking movie. Was his name Bob? Yeah, Bob in it.
I continue to watch Thunderbolts.
Bucky was in it.
I enjoy my Disney Plus subscription.
Fantastic Four, first steps, surprisingly made $520 million. I say surprisingly because, as everybody knows who listens to this podcast, I hate the Fantastic Four.
And they don't sell.
Huh? They don't sell shit. Thank you. They don't sell comic books.
They don't sell.
And The Incredibles did it way better.
I think Fantastic Four made as much money as they did because, for the simple fact that people were waiting for Marvel to have the Fox property. So people went to see it to see what Marvel did, because all we've been hearing since they've been at Fox is give it back to Marvel. Only Marvel can do them justice. Only Marvel can make a good Fantastic Four movie. So
you know what helped them? Because it wasn't connected to anything. There wasn't no, I have to watch 6 shows. I got to watch 4 movies. They literally put the Fantastic Four in their own universe with no other involvement from anybody else.
I give you that.
And that's what helped. And also, Galactus was in it. And I was happy for that because, I got that first appearance of Galactus on that comic book slab.
I was happy for that because it looked like Galactus.
It did look like Galactus.
You get no damn rain cloud.
Rain cloud. Oh, my God. I just wanted to feel what you felt for years when it comes to Black Panther.
Oh, my God.
And no, not just Black Panther. Miles Morales.
Oh, now we talking money. How do
you feel about him not being in live action movies?
That's cool. I feel like it's too early. Miles was created in 2001?
I think at least after that. Miles Morales?
2011, something like that?
He popped 2011.
2011, so
because Brian Michael Bendis got a black wife. That's what.
He
said my kids are mixed. Let me make some black characters for this shit.
I don't feel away because it's only been a little over 10 years, 15 years. I'm cool with him. We got Spider-Verse. The new movie's coming 2027.
I have a prediction.
So
tell me if you think I'm wrong. I think he pops up in Secret Wars. Not Doomsday. Because Doomsday is supposed to be the setup for...
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I don't think Sony's allowing that to happen.
So for those of you who don't know, Sony owns the movie rights to Spider-Man. They basically had to come pressure Marvel and saying to spend some money because Sony was making these Spider-Man movies and Marvel was getting a check off of it. But Sony finally came back to the negotiating table after Tom Holland blew up and was like, we need some of this money. We're fronting the bill for these movies, and y'all are getting a small little check. Y'all need to put some money in. So I think now the split is 25-25.
Yeah, so I don't think I don't think he pops up in a live action movie because Sony's already decreed that he will not pop up in live action anytime soon. So I think Marvel may want that. I think
you're wrong, bro.
Marvel may want that.
I think he pops up.
Look, if he pops up,
I think he pops up.
That just means more money for me.
What movie was that we saw when you was talking about Ching Ching? Was that Black Panther?
Yes. It definitely was.
Meanwhile, with that me and Fantastic Four, I think I turned around and looked at it and said, Ching Ching. I said, fine, I got Galactus.
No, because I didn't see Fantastic Four with you.
No, you didn't. I think I texted you. The money thing, yeah. Yeah, because, you're right, because I saw that with me, my girlfriend, and my son.
I saw that by myself at at Galaxy Theater. Boy.
You went back to Galaxy?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't at Alamo, that's why.
Oh.
Fantastic Four wasn't at Alamo.
Alamo has like 5 screens.
And it wasn't at Alamo. I was highly disappointed. So I was like, the next closest theater to me is Galaxy. And I got to fix that theater, man. I know y'all did some renovations. Keep renovating.
Let me ask you this. What do you think about the MCU going forward? Do you feel like, because now my theory was, and we talked about this, is that when Disney Plus launches, Kevin Feige was like, remember at one point in time, there was a rumor that Kevin Feige was supposed to be taking over Star Wars.
Yes.
And that didn't happen. So I think Kevin Feige he got approached by different studios and entities to do other things. He was like, I think Marvel's in good hands. And that's when you have this influx of shows that don't mean shit else to the rest of the MCU. And then he realized, y'all clearly need me. He comes back. Do you think the MCU now is back in good hands because Kevin Feige is?
I think somewhat. I think Feige has come back and consolidated some things. I think he came back and saw what was going on.
And fired Jonathan Majors. Get your black ass out of here. Nigga, you thought you're not gonna beat no white woman and try to come back to my shit.
In hindsight, the man didn't beat her.
He broke her finger trying to get that phone out of hands. That's wild.
Anyway.
What were you doing to break? He ain't coming back. You said it before, and I believe you.
Oh yeah, Kang's gonna be a white man.
Kang gonna be a white man like he was. They made him a black man for your ass, Jonathan Majors, and you beat that white woman.
No, but I think he came back. I think Feige came back and consolidated things. I think he looked at what was working and what wasn't working and said, yeah, we got to do Western things. So all those disappointed about Moon Knight, I think he looked at that and saw, yeah, the hype for this isn't there and the viewership wasn't there. So let's get him out of here. And Oscar Isaac seems to have an issue with Marvel, so
yeah,
let's get it out of here.
Issue with Disney.
We can not do this. We can continue to push the story without Moon Knight. We don't need Moon Knight, or we'll bring him back, the character back, in another capacity, some other shape, or form.
Yeah.
He's bringing back. Feige seems to going back to what worked. Like you brought up Daredevil. Daredevil is out now, and it was
critically acclaimed show.
It was all this speculation about will all the other Defenders come back? Well, Jessica Jones is returning in this season. It's being reintroduced and returning in
really everybody's coming
the
back.
Second season, and then next season in 3 and 4, which they're already shooting. Mike Coulter and my boy Finn Jones.
Finn Jones
is coming back.
Kevin Feige is going to beat the dog shit out of Mike for posting that picture of him. I don't think he's supposed to put that out. He had a picture of fucking Daredevil in the prison outfit.
He didn't already send the email.
Oh, he about to beat your ass, Mike.
He made the phone call already.
He's like, nigga, don't you ever in your life tell me.
Amen.
But that also leads credence to the theory that the reason why in that Spider-Man trailer that he's in, that was it Ravencroft?
Yeah, but yeah.
It's because the hand is trying to get Daredevil out. And so, because it looks like the last episode of Daredevil, he's in prison. So, I mean, I agree with you. I think the MCU is in good hands because Kevin Feige's back putting his hands on it.
I think he is now guiding it back in the right direction as it was in phases 1 through 3.
Here's what I ask of you, Kevin Feige. We have camera. This camera on me. Get Blade going. I was watching Moonlight the other day with my girlfriend, and Mahershala Ali was in there, and he can act his fucking ass off. That man came to you how long ago for Blade? Like 5-6 years ago?
What year we in?
2026. That's like 5 years ago.
He came in like 2018?
Yeah, when he announced he was going to be Blade. Y'all ain't made shit since.
Yeah, that's over 5 years.
Y'all got to the point Wesley Snipes even cracked the joke and Deadpool and Wolverine talking, there's only one Blade, and it's all it's ever going to be. Nigga.
I just was reading the stuff about them trying to get the script together and saying.
Well, the rumor was that Ryan Coogler submitted a script about Blade in the olden times fighting vampires. And they rejected it, and he made it Sinners.
Yeah.
And won an Oscar for it.
Yeah.
I know Kevin Feige's like, bitch, how do you reject a script about vampires in the olden times with Blade, and then you...
It got to connect to the greater MCU.
You got to connect to the greater MCU.
Which there's a way to do that. You can make a period piece and connect it to the greater MCU. You smoothly did it with Captain America, so it's not far-fetched to do.
I will say, to play devil's advocate with Kevin Feige, Blade is not known to be around in those times. So how do you tell that story?
You could have modernized it. You could have set it in the same. You could have set it in the same place down in the Delta or wherever. And still,
is Blade from the Delta? No, he's from
New
York. Everybody's from New York in Marvel.
But still, like, you could have taken it and put it in whatever time period. He's a vampire. We don't know how old he is.
Yeah, facts. Well, Blade's half vampire.
All right, he still was born in like 1960 something.
How old's not later, baby?
He still was born in like 60, 70 something. So you could have set it in like a 1970s, 1980s New York and told the story of, like, briefly told. Like Blade being born and that story, and fast forward, time jumped it up into modern times. You could have told that story. It's a black man fighting vampires with a sword and a black trench coat. It's not that hard.
Yeah. It is one of those things where the story tells itself. And also, for those of you who don't know this, once again, we're coming back now. Anytime somebody gets on fucking camera and says, the MCU started because of Spider-Man and X-Men, that's bullshit. It was Blade. Blade was Marvel's first successful movie. And they'd realize from there, like, wait, how much money they make off Blade? Like $10,000?
$20,000.
They said, bullshit. We got enough cash. We can figure this out ourselves. So, yes, a black man started the MCU.
Blade, the success of Blade led to Universal and Fox saying, "Hey, these people want to see these characters." So you and Sony, so you end up
Because
getting
nobody knew
Spider-Man.
Blade was MCU.
That, and you end up getting Sony making Spider-Man. You end up getting Fox making the X-Men movies, and you get Universal throwing their hat in the ring and making Hulk movies.
Yeah. No, 1,000%. And I think the MCU's in good hands because once again, Kevin Feige is back, and apparently they've done test screenings for Doomsday Avengers, and they said it is more intense and more bold than Infinity Wars and Endgame, which is crazy considering they killed mad people in both those movies.
Yeah.
Well, when I hear that, my mind goes to, oh, y'all about to kill off the OG cast. For real, for real.
They better kill off the X-Men.
Well, the old ones, the OG X-Men.
They kill off James Marsden again.
Oh, God, yes. We've said this before. Well, me and Fresh have talked about this in private. I know y'all have seen the trailers for the X-Men with them in the X-Mansion, with Patrick Stewart and Sir Ian McKellen. No, Sir Patrick Stewart, Sir Ian McKellen, James Marsden. They're all about to die. Do not get caught up in the old X-Men. They're about to murder the fuck out of them. I promise you, that's probably the first 5 minutes of the movie.
First 5, 10, yeah.
They're about to murder the fuck out of the old X-Men.
After they do the opening credit sequence and all of that, yeah, we're going to go right into it.
If they follow the Secret Wars 3 storyline, when Dr. Doom takes over, yeah, mad people about to die. He's about to wipe out everybody that he don't need. Because apparently the rumor is that for Secret Wars, yeah, he's now God Doom, and he's running different universes. And who else could be God Doom except Robert Downey Jr.? Who else? The man just won an Oscar for Oppenheimer. He's got to be. He helped launch the MCU with Iron Man.
I don't know. You like Ethan Hawke? Maybe Ethan Hawke.
I
don't know. You like him.
Ethan Hawke was in fucking Moon Knight.
Hey, well, they not bringing that back. We already discussed this, so that ain't happening.
They're not bringing that back. But I think, I think it's in good hands.
We shall see. Time will tell.
I will say I don't want them to lead too much into Spider-Man. I think Tom Holland is trying to expand his acting resume because he's in Christopher Nolan's Odyssey movie. Mm-hmm. And you don't work with Christopher Nolan and think to yourself, like, I want to go back to action shit because he don't need the money. Him and his wife Zendaya, they do pretty well. So I think don't hang your hat on.
I don't think they will. I think, like we said, they're going to hang their hat on X-Men and what they fully have control of.
And Black Panther. I think Black Panther's going to be it too. It's just hard because.
All right.
I think Black Panther's going to be.
I think he's going to be in it. I think we recast. I think we finally get. I think everybody gets what they're asking. They've been asking for the last 3 years.
Black Panther? That's my thing.
Who I think is going to be Black Panther?
I think what's his name? Damon.
I mean, that's the rumor.
What's his name? Damon.
Damon Idris.
Damson.
Damson Idris.
Yeah. Damson Idris.
That's the rumor.
I want no boy from Cross.
I was gonna say Aldous Hodge.
That's a swole ass nigga, man. Pause. That's a big ass nigga, man. Put that nigga in the outfit.
I was gonna say Aldous Hodge.
I like Aldous Hodge.
They already got Yaya being what was it, Wonder Man? So
yeah.
I would prefer
like
Aldous Hodge.
That's a big ass nigga.
And I think Aldous Hodge has the acting chops for it, but I mean, if it's Damson, all right, man.
I think it's Damson. Which, whatever. I'm interested to see how they try to do this time jump thing, because remember last time we saw young T'Challa, he was a kid.
Like 7?
Yeah. And so they're gonna probably do the multiverse, like, oh, he's grown up now. What I want to see from the last Secret Wars 3, when the heroes that remembered what the universe used to be were together, they put Black Panther with Namor. And that motherfucker talked shit to him the entire time. He was like, I can't wait to kill you, nigga. I forget what you did to Wakanda. I can't wait to kill you. But right now, we trying to get this universe back together, so we cool. But outside of that, I can't wait to kill you. Just wait till this shit is over.
I would like to see that. I'm also waiting for Namor to start hitting on Susan Storm. Oh, I'm waiting for him to talk that shit to Susan.
Can I be honest with you? I don't want to see that.
I do. I'm sorry.
Namor has built up, now in the MCU is this descendant of Mexican origin god.
So you telling me Latinos don't like white women?
And he going after Mrs. Fantastic, who's married with a kid? I mean, he does in the comic book shit, I know.
It's canonically correct.
Yeah, I know. In the comic book, he loves her. He loves Sue.
So I'm why not? He was supposed to be like Asian or something in the comic book.
Old boy that played him and made hints. He was like, I have some scenes with Sue. I said, he finna hit on that white woman in front of her husband. But fucking Pedro Pascal is what? What is he? He's not Mexican, I don't think. He's
I think Reed Richards is supposed to be a white man.
ain't no white man in that movie. Pedro Pascal ain't no damn white man.
Damn, what Pedro Pascal is? Reed Richards in this movie is a white man.
So what is it? How do we feel? MCU's in good hands? Yes or no?
It's in good hands as of now.
All right. Well, this is our episode back from Those Damn Comic Book Guys.
This is our first episode back. Many more to come.
So if you want to see the rest of this episode, log into our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Those Damn Comic Book Guys to get that paid video content. We're finna talk some real shit here in a minute.
We will have several tiers, so you can get on there on the Patreon and see all the tiers and all the incentives for said tiers.
Yes. So log into that. Subscribe to that.